What is up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So tonight I'm gonna show you what I do for my vocal warm-up routine. So pretty much what I do is I sing every other day to make sure that I have days of vocal rest in between, because I feel that vocal rest is just as important as practicing, because you don't want to overwork your voice. That can irritate your throat, and then you might potentially damage your throat, and you can strain, that's what happens if you don't warm up. You're straining your vocal cords. That's how I've felt before. I've learned from personal experience. I didn't really learn this warm up in a specific place, although I've been in choirs throughout my life, so some of it is a mix of that. I do my warm-up 10 minutes, and I do it the first thing after I wake up, because that's when your voice needs it, because you've been asleep for 8 hours or however many hours you sleep. So your voice has been rested already, and it needs to be used, because if not, then you're going to be straining throughout the day, and that's not going to be good. So first thing in the morning, I warm up for 10 minutes. I set up the timer. The first thing that I do is I go from middle C, and I go chromatically down to the lowest note that I can hit. So middle C, and I do 4 counts. So each note, I hold it out as a whole note. And after that, I go from middle C to the lowest note I can hit. But instead of going down chromatically, I go whole steps. So pretty much a C major scale down the road. The lowest note I can hit really depends. Sometimes it's a D4, sometimes it's a D4, other times it's a C sharp 4, and other times it's a C4, C below middle C. And when that happens, I'm like, whoa, because that's a really low note. But it doesn't always happen. Sometimes that's how your voice is. It just fluctuates. After I'm done with that, I go ahead and I do loo, 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 just to make sure I have that vowel placement of ooh instead of ah, because I do ah for those other scales. And then after that, I do my, and I keep going down to the lowest note I can hit. Because the key is to have your low notes right there. The thing is that you have to make sure that you can hear it and you're not going sharp or flat. The tone has to, instead of fluctuating, it has to stay straight. Don't worry about vibrato or anything like that. You're just warming up, so it's not anything to show off. Once you have your lower notes in check, it makes things so much easier to sing high notes. That's personally how it works for me. Everybody's voice is different. It's like snowflakes. No two voices are the same, no matter how similar they sound. So maybe something that might work for your voice might not work for mine, and vice versa. This is just a video of what I do. And the last thing that I do, or the second to last I should say, is I take the lowest note that I can sing, which is pretty much a D4, because that's like my comfort note. That's like the lowest note I can sing when I'm comfortable, a D4, and I sustain it. I do 4 counts 5 times, and that's the last of my lower notes warm up. I have to make sure that I have my high notes in check after that. So then what I do is I do a siren. I go from the lowest possible area of my voice, like to the highest part. And I do that twice before I'm completely done with my vocal warm-up. Sorry if that was loud. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do for my vocal warm-up. It couldn't hurt for you to give it a try. I mean, if you would like to, go right ahead. I make sure that I fill in the 10-minute mark, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Bye-bye.